You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. The 60s Nostalgia Shows are kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Cotter and Stevens have been around for a long time, providing quality workmanship and service in the electrical field, whether that be private or commercial, and they're also dab hands around the old dairy shed. So any problems around the electrical area, just give Cotter and Stevens a ring. Nothing really planned for the show tonight. We'll mark a few milestones and then play what catches my eye. But if you'd like to hear a particular song, artist or band, just give me a ring here on 3780255, 3780255, and I'll see if I can dig it out for you. Meanwhile, we'll listen to Ernie Freeman and his orchestra and Raunchy. We'll start the milestones off tonight on a sad note, as during the week we lost one of the legends of country music. Country music singer Charlie Pride died on the 12th of December I think it was in Texas, and he died from COVID-19 complications. He was probably best known from the 1970s, where he had a number of real hits, including Is Anybody Going to San Antone from 1970, Kiss an Angel, Good Morning, and the other one in the 1970s, Mississippi Cotton Pickin' Delta Town. In 1969, he put out an album called The Sensational Charlie Pride, and the first track on that one is the one I'm going to play, song written by Doug Kershaw, Louisiana Man.
At birth, Mom and Papa called a little boy Ned. They raised him on the banks of the riverbed. A house boat tied to a big tall tree, a home for my papa and my mama and me. The clock strikes 3, Papa jumps to his feet. Already Mama's cooking Papa something to eat. At 1:30, Papa, he's ready to go. He jumps in his bureau, headed down the bayou. He's got fishing lines strung across the Louisiana River. Gotta catch a big fish for us to eat. Letting traps in the swamp, catching everything he can. Gotta make a living, he's a Louisiana man. Gotta make a living, he's a Louisiana man. Muskrat hides are hanging by the dozen. Even got a lady make a muskrat dozen. Got 'em out drying in the hot, hot sun. Tomorrow Papa's gonna turn 'em into mud. They call Mama Rita and my daddy Jack. A little baby brother on the floor that's Mac. A Riz and a Liz are the family when Big Brother Ed's on the bayou fishing. On the river floats Papa's great big boat. That's how my papa goes into town. It takes every bit of a night and a day to even reach a place where the people stay. I can hardly wait until tomorrow comes around. That's the day my papa takes the first to town. Papa promised me that I could go. He even let me see a cowboy show. I saw the cowboys and Indians for the first time then. I told my papa gotta go again. Papa said, son, we got lines to run. We'll come back again, there's work to be done. He's got fishing lines strung across the Louisiana River. Gotta catch a big fish for us to eat. Setting traps in the swamp, catching everything he can. Gotta make a living, he's a Louisiana man. Gotta make a living, he's a Louisiana man.
Charlie Pride there, son of sharecroppers and the first black American who made it into the big time of country music. Right, birthdays this day in 1938, Chaz Chandler, the bass player in The Animals, and also later manager of Jimi Hendrix and Slade, was born, and he was the big guy who played bass guitar. Chaz Chandler died on the 12th of July in 1996, and he was aged 58, and would always be remembered by the band The Animals and the House of the Rising Sun. Also born on this day, but in 1943, was Keith Richards, the guitarist and vocalist with the Rolling Stones. And just as another footnote, on this day in 1983, he married 27-year-old Patty Henson on his 40th birthday, and defying everything to do with the medical side. Keith Richards is still going strong at the moment, though I did read somewhere that he's given up the fags, but I'm not quite sure whether he's given up the alcohol as well. Anyway, I thought we'd play a track from an early Stones album. This was the album called 12 by 5, which was the second or third album that they put out, and it's a Chuck Berry track called Around and Around, and I've picked this one because I like this song, not because of his prowess with the guitar.
I said the joint was rocking, going round and round, yeah, reeling and rocking, what a crazy sound, and they never stopped rocking till the moon went down. Well, it sounds so sweet, I had to take me a chance, rose out of my seat, I just had to dance, started moving my feet, oh, to clapping my hands. I said the joint was rocking, going round and round, yeah, reeling and rocking, what a crazy sound, and they never stopped rocking till the moon went down. Yeah, 12 o'clock, yeah, the place is packed, front doors was locked, yeah, the place is packed, and when the police knocked, those doors flew back, but they kept on rocking, going round and round, yeah, reeling and rocking, what a crazy sound, and they never stopped rocking till the moon went down. Yeah, they kept on rocking, going round and round, yeah, reeling and rocking, what a crazy sound, and they never stopped rocking till the moon went down. And the joints kept rocking, going round and round, yeah, reeling and rocking, what a crazy sound, and they never stopped rocking till the moon went down.
On this day in 1961, the Tokens started a 3-week run at number 1 on the US singles chart with the song The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which also reached number 11 in the UK. And that song's had a bit of a resurgence in the last few years through one of those films. I'm not quite sure whether it was The Lion King or Nadia, but that song has become popular again. Funnily enough, the Tokens were formed in 1955 in New York, and one of the founder members of the Tokens was Neil Sedaka, who left the group in 1957 to have a solo career. So 4 years after that, the Tokens recorded this.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.
The Tokens there, and the lion sleeps tonight. Right, next up on this day in 2004, a guitar played by George Harrison and John Lennon sells for, and this is English pounds, £294,000 at auction in New York. The Gibson SG guitar was used by Harrison from 1966 to 1969, including the recording of a Revolver and by Lennon during the White Album sessions. So I thought we'd play a track from Revolver that shows George Harrison's guitar ability on the old Gibson, and then we'll play a track from the White Album, and the one I've picked is none other than Back in the USSR, because I haven't heard that for a while.
And your bed is green, but you can't see me. West, back in the USSR. Well, the great girls really knocked me out. They leave the West behind. And Moscow girls make me sing and shout. That Georgia's always on my mind. Oh, come on! Hey, I'm back in the USSR. You don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the USSR. Ukraine girls really knock me out. They leave the West behind. And Moscow girls make me sing and shout. That Georgia's always on my mind. Oh, show me round the snow big mountains way down south. Take me to your daddy's farm. Let me hear your balalaikas ringing out. Come and keep your comrade warm. I'm back in the USSR. Hey, you don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the USSR. Oh, let me tell you, honey. Hey, I'm back.
Del Shannon there from the early 1960s and Keep Searching brought the time to 28 minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical wizards down in Martinborough. Been trying to find a suitable song to dedicate to Raymond and John over in Chester, and I think I've probably picked not a trifecta but a double, and we'll dedicate these songs to you guys over there after this track from Dusty Springfield.
I think I'm going back to the things I learned so well in my youth. I think I'm returning to to win. I can recall a time when I wasn't ashamed to reach out to a friend, and now I think I've got a lot more than a skipping rope to lend. Now there's more to do than watch my sailboat glide, and every day can be my magic carpet ride, and I can play hide and seek with my fears, and live my days instead of counting my years. Let everyone debate the true reality. I'd rather see the world the way it used to be. A little bit of freedom's all we like. So catch me if you can. I'm going back.
Dusty Springfield there, beautiful song called Going Back. Right, next up, I think we'll dedicate these next two songs to John and Raven over in Chester. And thanks, you guys. I got your Christmas card in the mail today. Thanks very much. And this is probably by way of an apology. I don't do Christmas cards very well at all, and my Christmas greetings I'll send to you over the internet rather than posting it, because as I said, I don't do Christmas cards very well. In fact, I don't do them at all. But all the best for next Friday, and yes, I agree that we all hope that 2021 is far better than 2020.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown.
Such a great song there by Jerry and the Pacemakers. You'll Never Walk Alone from the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, which was I think it was called Carousel. Brought the time to 24 minutes to 9 o'clock, and here's the next leg of the double. It's a track by Cilla Black.
Anyone who ever loved could look at me and know that I love you. Anyone who ever dreamed could look at me and know I dream of you. Knowing I love you so, anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. Couldn't be another heart that hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. What am I to do? Every time you go away, I always say, this time it's goodbye, dear. Loving you the way I do, I take you back. Without you I'd die, dear. Knowing I love you so, anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. Couldn't be another heart that hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. What am I to do? Knowing I love you so, anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. Couldn't be another heart that hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had a heart would simply take me in his arms and always love me. Why won't you? Yeah. Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had a heart would simply take me in his arms and always love me.
All right, next up, I think we'll play two in a row just for me. Well, the second one will be just for me. The first one's the Springfields and Silver Threads and Golden Needles, and we'll follow that one up with the Dubliners and Whiskey in the Jar.
I don't want your lonely mansion with a tear in every room. All I want's the love you promised beneath the haloed moon. But you think I should be happy with your money and your name and hide myself in sorrow while you play your cheating game. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine, and I dare not drown my sorrow in the
many mountains. I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol and I then produced me rapier, saying stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went unto my chamber all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges and she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up comes a band of footmen and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced me pistol, for she'd stolen away me rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some take delight in the carriages a-rolling, and others take delight in the hurley and the bowling, but I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, 'tis me brother in the army. If I can find his station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he'll go with me, we'll go roaming in Kilkenny, and I'm sure he'll treat me better than me own, me sporting Jenny. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
The Dubliners there with a Irish classic, Whiskey in the Jar, bringing the time to coming up 9:15, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Right, next up we've got Keith West and an excerpt from a children's opera.
Counts the days into years. Yes, 82 brings many fears. Yesterday's laughter turned to tears. His arms and legs don't feel so strong. His heart is weak, there's something wrong. Opens windows in despair, tries to breathe in some fresh air. His conscience cries, get on your feet. Without you, Jack, the town can't eat. Grocer Jack, get off your back. Go into town, don't let them down. Oh no, no. Grocer Jack, get off your back. Go into town, don't let them down. Oh no, no. The people that live in the town don't understand. He's never been known to miss his round. It's 10 o'clock, the housewife yell. When John turns up, we'll give him hell. Husbands moan at breakfast tables. No milk, no eggs, or marmalade labels. 'cause mothers send the children out to Jack's house to scream and shout.
Rosa Jack, get off your back, come into town, don't let us down. Oh no, no. Rosa Jack, get off your back, come into town, don't let us down. Oh no, no.
A Sunday morning, bright and clear, lovely flowers decorate a marble square. People cry and walk away, think about the fateful day. Now they wish they'd given Jack more affection and respect. The little children dressed in black don't know what's happened to old Jack.
Rosa Jack, is it true what mommy says you won't come back? Oh no, no. Rosa Jack, is it true what mommy says you won't come back? Oh no, no.
The Seekers there, and I'll Never Find Another You. Right, next up we've got a great track from the Kinks, all about a Waterloo sunset.
Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy, taxi lights shine so bright. But I don't need no friend, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window, but chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset time. Waterloo sunset time. Waterloo Station every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I stay at home at night. But I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window, but chilly, chilly is the evening time. Waterloo sunset's fine. Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. And they don't need no friends, as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. Waterloo sunset's
All right, another shorty to finish the show.
Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend, got to get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. My baby just wrote me a letter.
The box stops there, and the letter ringing to a close. Another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which has been kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens from Martinborough, and first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7.